mission for me. And I mean, it's nothing you can do with me. You got a man that taught his children to do what they did at the ages of 6 and 7 years old. It was unheard of in hip hop.
Of course.
And that's serious. The Little Soldiers got a song with pardon me. I just all over the place. With Steady Mobbing.
Oh, Lil Nigga's one of my favorites. If it's that, I mean, even I still try and play that to people now and tell them, listen to what these look, you know, because I was with some of the young homies from the UK, and I'm playing them the new Okibama, and I'm making him hear that, and I'm saying, listen to this was the God when he was younger, and I'm going back and I'm playing and I'm saying, y'all don't understand, man, where this, but it's like, people don't understand shit no more. They so disconnected and
No, that's crazy. Yo, they don't know what they missing. My sons. Let me tell you why my sons did that. Because mind you, on the whole Little Soldier album, they don't curse. They don't play games like that. You know, but they said little nigga. And they knew that they was adults were hearing, but they did it because of the pain that was going on in the streets of Oakland, in the Bay Area, New York, and Jersey. They know. You know, he said, my name free. You know, it ain't no limit to me. Freedom. There's no limit. Freedom. He said, there's no limit to me. Hey, the violence on TV, hurting the seeds, the babies. See the guns in their hand. Yellow tapes by the school. Capsules floating in the puddle, bringing drugs to the youth. I'm the one they chose to tell it to you. 7 years old, my brother 9, both of us trying to grow till we old. That means stop. You know, the stray bullets was killing the babies on these streets at the time. Live away from the danger. See the young on the news, beaten down in a bruise. Mama, what I'ma do? Every night when I lay my head down to rest, I hear the firings and sirens making a mess. Every cat in the neighborhood. Tell me this was before people were saying what's good. If my son said, every cat in the neighborhood, tell me what's good. Never stopping their wars, but if I could, I would. A little nigga.
A little nigga.
Yo, what the fuck is people missing?
Exactly, and I'll be, you know, that's it, man. It make me wonder, and I'm thankful for what you said, because I've always been, you know, in tune to be able to receive this, especially when it comes to our culture and our people, and
Yo, that's an understatement. Yo, listen, man, listen. I know we're on an interview and things of that nature, but listen, man, my home is your home. I'm coming out, man. I'm coming out. You ain't got to feed yourself. The refrigerator stay full. I got a theater in the crib. You can watch whatever you want, do whatever you want. I got a loft in that bitch. Yo, son, get your money and pull up. You don't need much money, because get your plane ticket. I got you when you get here.
All right.
Get your plane, bro. Because I love you as a brother, because you're not playing. And this is all I want from the black man. You black man ain't no game.
Of course, and it's the same. And could you,
black man shit, yeah.
Black man. That's why this the diary of the time, black man.
Listen, let me tell you something. In order to make a diamond do what it do for the people of today, how they perceive a diamond to be special, you know the pressure.
Oh yeah.
The pressure.
Yep.
It's crazy pressure. You couldn't imagine to make a diamond appear to be what the people want. Because when you see it, it looks like a little white, dusty, beige stone. Ugly. But when they put the pressure on it, it shows its true beauty. So the pressure's been put on you. And the knowledge that you have is the diamond. You know, for what the people need. But they hard-headed, man. They always been.
Oh, yeah.
They always been, man. But you not one of them. And I'm sitting over here today, Saturday, April 27th, 2019, the day my son's album dropped and my world changed in 1999 on this date, April 27th. I'm sitting on here with this brother, and I wish you the best, man. And I'm not done with the interview. I just can't. I want to give you your flowers. You understand? I want to give you your flowers and let you smell them shit. Like, oh shit, yo, God, this shit smell good. This is real facts. This is. I don't say what I don't have to say.
Nah,
if you listen to the bombs, I like, you know, it sounded like I did a lot of work. Them shits came out fast. You know, because I only want to say what need to be said. So I'm only only telling you this, man. For them ugly days that pop up on your ass, listen, man. Man, listen, man. Dip your head and pick that motherfucker right back up and keep it moving. Keep doing what you're doing. You're not like these other ones, man. They don't get it.
I appreciate that, man.
You're gonna be the one possibly to spark their mind, like a Tupac did to the game, like a Nipsey Hussle did to the game. You're probably gonna spark them, but it may take a minute. But I just don't want you to get them. Yo, I only say what needs to be said. I'm saying this to you because that's what needs to be said to you. This ain't no, I'm on the phone with this young brother, let me da-da-da. No, I don't do those. I don't say what I don't have to say. That's unreal to me. And I gotta face that one day in my life, and I refuse to face some shit that I did that's unreal. There's no leaks. I don't have no leaks in me. When I tell you about Busta Rhymes, you can say the same story to him. He gonna be like, yeah, I remember all of that.
That's how it works. Yep.
Anything, because I refuse to not be real in a real material world. I refuse to be. I refuse to be one of the people that keep praying, so to speak, to a mystery and seeing rain drop in my fucking eyes, but think that the person that causing this rain is not a material. I refuse to do that. I'm just not that kind of person. Reality is key, man. There's certain things as humans that we won't do. So if there's certain things that a human won't do, you think Almighty God would do too? Like would let it, kids die, kids get raped, people die going to work, people die going to church. Yep. That's not reality. The man and woman and child on this planet Earth is the cause of these situations, man. Facts. And we got to come together. The separation is what's causing all this fucking negative bullshit to happen. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hell is no higher than heaven is no higher than your head, and hell is no lower than your feet. You know what I mean? And that's the reality of it, man. No matter how bad we want to think about it. You know what bugs me out in America, man? These people worship the same God that was passed to them. Not even passed, because it wasn't. We only could know the part where we be servants, good servants. They was passed to you by the people that enslaved you.
Yep.
The people that looked at your body, it was like, damn, that's a magnificent body. But when they told you, what they said to you was, you're dirty. They looked at you like you was magnificent, but when they opened their mouth, they say, oh, you're dirty, don't worry about it, you're a nigger, don't worry about it, you're dirty. So now you're just thinking, damn, I'm ugly, dirty, and big lips, and big nose, and black, and you're thinking that. But these motherfuckers was going that same night, creeping out of their big house to go and grab one of them dirty black women and raping them.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's real. I was gonna say, do you think that's partly why we saw like a lot of the music not being taken from the East Coast, but it's and I've spent a lot of time in the East and even in the streets where a lot of people, they learned from how the industry sort of messed over the older generation, but they sort of like tried to water down the East Coast music. Do you think that's because a lot of the knowledge of South was coming from the East, especially within the music in the early times?
Oh yeah, because the knowledge was that's where it was at. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I used to leave out of New York or Jersey, and I tell people when I come back, listen, man, them motherfuckers in Florida is crazy. But when I got to Florida, they thought I was crazy, but they was doing some wicked shit. I'm like, we don't really do it like that up north. But they swore I was crazy. But these motherfuckers just naturally just bugged the fuck out, like bugged out. I don't want to get into it really over our interview, but
of course,
violently, it was worse than we was in New York. It was vicious. I'm talking overkill. For instance, I saw a man kill a man before, and when he shot him, it wasn't my man's who shot him. I'm just talking about one story.
Yeah,
when he shot this man, the man died maybe after the third shot. He ended up shooting this man a good 30 times. Overkill.
After the fact. Oh, wow.
he was talking to him while he was killing him. Yo, bitch, yo, fucker, yeah, how you like this? He was dead already. I actually, in Florida, I'm not trying to just down Florida, but I actually stepped over bodies in Florida. This is when I was living the street life or whatever. I actually had to step over bodies to go into an apartment at one time. I'll never forget that. The man was dead, and I went to somebody's neighborhood. I was on the run from New York, and I was down south with a brother from Jersey, which is where I'm from as well. So I was with this man, and he took me into the hoods of Jacksonville, Florida. And when we went into the hood, we went through this little cut. And when we went through the cut, there was a man just laying, coming out the cut. He was just laying down like he was trying to run into the cut. And he was just laying down on the ground. And I was like, what's up with this dude? He's like, oh, he's dead, man. Look at this shot. And I said, oh, shit, I seen a shot in his head. I said, oh, shit. He was like, man, just come on. So he stepped over him, so I stepped over him. Then we went up these steps and went into the apartment. This is the mind state of black people in certain cities, in America, man.
Yeah.
And when you said about the East we had a little knowledge. Even though people look at New York and they look at Newark and parts of Jersey, and they be like, yo, them niggas is crazy. It was something about that situation that caused it to be like that. Even though it was senseless, it was something about it. This one might have smacked this man's mother, or this, that, and the third. In Florida, all they did was something stupid or something. The ignorance level was... It was
like a violence for the sake of violence sake, sort of.
It was different. It was just different. And it was like that in Baltimore. It was like that in D.C. It was like that in L.A. It was like that in Texas.
Wow.
It was like
New Orleans.
Alabama, Mississippi. It was like that in Chicago. It was like that in Detroit. I lived in all these spots. I came out of each city unscathed, though. I got my own tough skin as well. I'm not trying to be on here pointing fingers at everybody. I get as vicious as when I'm around. That's the truth. You know what I mean? But I never liked that. I never liked violence. I never liked it. That's why when I learned to rhyme, I put all that power into it, because people have demons, and I'm not exempt from that. Those demons, what I call demons, they came out in the lyrics, and they came out hard, and nobody could fuck with it.
Yep.
Like I said, Busta Rhymes, who knew me, thought I was trying to fight him when I was just rhyming. He really truly thought, like, yo, you tried to fight me, like, damn. But he never had to battle me to know that was just me rhyming. That's all it was. That's it. There was no way, unless he would have said something like, he said something that would have been aggressive, that would have made me say, okay, what's up? You want to fight? That's the only way something could have happened violently, had he done something like that. But other than that, I was just rhyming. That was all it was. But yeah, man, the knowledge in the East was different. We learned, it's a lot of Muslims around. It's a lot of 5%ers around.
Yep.
The gangs wasn't really like that. We had a few gangs and stuff like that, but it wasn't really like it was in other places. DC, they really didn't have no gangs. They had drug cliques. And those drug cliques in DC, I saw a man beat a woman with a 2x4 for a $5 food stamp. I don't know if y'all had them over there.
No, no.
In these days, mid-80s, we had food stamps over here that was like paper money.
Yeah.
And this lady went to one of the biggest drug dealers on the block, and she had a $5 food stamp. And this motherfucker, he had the I feel bad about this story because I didn't fuck him up. But he had a 2x4 in his hand, and he was just collecting his money or whatever. And she came up to him. All I did was see her come up to him with the $5 food stamp. I don't know the details of the conversation, but I was close enough to see what happened. He beat this woman to death with a 2x4.
Wow.
You understand? Over that $5 food stamp, and I believe it was purple, if I'm not mistaken. But it's just the violence and the ignorance that I've been around and that I've seen, and that hurts my heart that the black people are like that. I'm tired. This goes about the things you're talking about. The reason why I'm speaking about all these things is because I'm tired. I've been tired. I was tired when I didn't move. I'm tired to see the righteous people on the planet Earth.
Yep.
Listen, the black woman is the only woman on the planet Earth that can make black, brown, red, yellow, white, purple. How you the only person on the planet Earth that can do that? She the only one. There's nobody else. Nobody.
Facts.
Nobody. Everybody else only duplicates themselves. She could be a dark black woman with a dark black man and have a light skinned baby.
Yep. Anything.
You understand?
Yep. That's real.
That's power, man. So if she's that way and she comes from the black man, who the fuck are we? We gotta be the shit.
Yep, but a
We
lot.
gotta be the shit. And you mean to tell me we taking all the power that we have as being the fucking shit and we killing each other senselessly?
Yeah.
That's what we doing with this power? That's stupid, man.
Yep.
That makes us the stupidest fucking man on the planet, right? So I'm tired as well, like you said. I am a tired black man, and I'm with the shits too. That's the worst part. I'm with the shits. I don't want you playing with my people. I don't want you disrespecting my peoples at all. If me and you together, don't be stepping on his foot. Don't be pushing him around. Don't be talking gangster to him. Nah, because now I'm ready to die.
Yep.
This is the indoctrination that's been put in us from 400 years ago, from person to person, the grandmother, the grandson, the granddaughter, the mother,
Passed
the son.
down heredity. Yep. And it's so hard to shake, even
What? Because it's life. It became life. But that's what we're doing. This is the part we don't understand. It's like we're doing and acting like the one who oppressed us.
Facts.
That's all it is. That's why we be like, oh, you black ass nigga. We said that like that's a bad thing. No, first of all, if you're dark skinned black, that means the sun loves you. The natural sun is going to make you even strong. You got the strongest melanin on the planet.
Yep.
Like that. That's the superpower as a fucking black person, that melanin.
I mean, you said it. I think you said it on that Freedom of Death. You the strongest man on the planet. Dark black man, Asian and Hispanic.
I love you, kid. You know your shit, boy. You know your yo. I told you. I only say what I gotta say, man.
Yep.
I only say what I gotta say, man. I cannot be fake. I'm not.
Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on abouttheonline.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.